Morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, the 17th. Today I'm gonna go over. So I don't know if you watched my video from yesterday, um, what my thoughts were for my short trade, and I just want to go over it. So yesterday when we were looking at the market, I think it was like around here what the market is starting to look like. So we had mapped out um, what I thought, like if you go on the 4 hour, so well, we could go on the 15 minute, but so we had this fair value gap here short. We lost previous day's high, we lost last week's low, or last week's high I should say, and this was my short entry. I had a short here, a stop below last week's high, and I had actually a bigger target. I thought it would hit at least Monday's range, but we didn't get there. We took out this previous wick, but still it was a great trade. Risk reward worked out really nice. Could have waited a little longer. Maybe could get the short into this 4 hour, which if we kind of fast forward, this was my trade set up here. It was actually down here, but as soon as I hit this target, you could take it off. Um, so even if it so we hit this 4 hour after the news, we ran up, took the liquidity here, had a stop above last week's high, and it kind of chopped around the whole day. And this one wick right there, we go on the 5 minute chart, it hit this liquidity area right here. And so that was a great trade. That was pretty much a 3-to-1 R&R. It did take a while. It chopped around, but it hit. Like I said, I thought it was going to hit the Monday low, but still, it was a 3-to-1 R. Nice trade. Yeah, great if anybody took it. It was a great trade. So let's go look at what's going on today. So we'll start over because I like doing this every day. It's something that's good trading practice because market moves every day. Liquidity zones are rated. So we'll start again with so last week's high. Last week's, and we still balance candle here. That was last week's. We still haven't closed above last week's high. So I mean, I guess we're still range bound really. This week's high is up here. So and this week's low. So we are making a higher high so far. Today's Thursday. Let's go back to the daily. Mark out our Monday range. So Monday's here. So this Monday's high. Monday's low. Let's go. So yesterday we did close above Monday's range here, and we are so far making a higher high. Uh, Yesterday was that range here. And we had a nice rejection. That was that big drop to push us up. We had a nice close. Okay, so we're still looking bullish. So this was Tuesday's high. Monday. So this was actually, that's not Monday's range. This was the week range. So the week high, that was Tuesday's high. And let's go break this down. Let's label these. So this was last week high. So this zone rejecting again. Having a hard time getting above this range still. Last week's high here. And Monday's range is down here. So we did. So this is another still liquidity zone now. Was yesterday's liquidity. And let's go take a look now where we're at here. So we got order block here. That's a 4-hour order block. Bullish order block. Right at bullish order block. 4-hour. We're still struggling to get above last week's high. So we failed. Let's go down to 1 hour. We got this. That was a balance candle here. 1 hour imbalance. We got liquidity down here and here. I go down to 15. So still never got above this high, so we're still making lower lows here. And not closing above last week's high. Failed again. 15 minutes, so got Asia. Asia had a short range, pretty narrow range for Asia. And then this pushed up, and now we're dropping back down. Again, we failed another. We failed this fair block here. Still bearish. Fair value gap. Go down to 10-minute. Goes here. We got an hour and 30 minutes for this 4-hour candle to close. But if it closes below this last week's high, then I'm bearish again. I still would rather take a short. See, get on board here. See. We do have engineered double top here. So let's say if we go up again, take this out and come back down. And I could take a short here and target this zone down here again. So where would I get in? Below. Yeah, there's nothing clear today. Just gonna have to wait for the 4-hour close. And if we close below last week's high again, then I could take another short. But we could be pushing up to take out here. That was a berry. So let me try to see going long, where if we could get in on a long, what would that look like on the 1 hour? So we don't have a fair value gap. Nothing really clean for me, either long or short. So we'll still kind of chop around, still within this range. So nothing clear to me. Thanks for joining. Please like, subscribe. It's been a longer review today because I just went over yesterday trade. If you want to look at that, if you got any questions, please